Well, good afternoon, Patriots. I want to thank you all for being here today to stand up to authoritarianism and to denounce monarchs. The size of this crowd today tells me that Oregon values are strong and together we are fierce. But I have to say, my heart is heavy today as we mourn the loss of a public servant and her spouse in Minnesota. This is not okay. This is not normal. Political speech can never be met with violence. Two people have needlessly lost their lives. I will not be silenced, and I am calling out the hate. I will not be intimidated by these tactics. My heart goes out to the Hortman family and my Minnesota colleagues. And I know we are all here for the same reasons: to uphold our constitutional rights, to defend democracy, and to keep America's promise. The promise that anyone can live the American dream, to live affordable lives, to watch our families and children thrive, to live free from tyranny. Isn't that what we all want? Honestly, this is true. The stakes could not be higher, and he knows it. It's why instead of owning his big ugly tax scam, he's deploying ICE agents around the country to detain hardworking people without warrants or judicial cause. Because he knows the big ugly tax scam leaves 16 million people across our great nation without health insurance. 100,000 right here in Oregon without food. And what'll happen? Americans will die as a result. But they don't care. Senator Ernst told us that. They don't care if people die prematurely for lack of health care or food. They are turning their backs on children, seniors, and veterans just so they can line the pockets of billionaires. That's not leadership, it's exploitation. And their trope about cutting waste, fraud, and abuse is nothing more than a feeble attempt to veil the truth. The fact of the matter is, their big ugly tax scam will add up to $4 trillion to the deficit. We cannot allow our children, my 20-year-old daughter, your kids and grandkids, to shoulder that kind of debt for Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. And we know that wasteful spending does not stop there. What's Trump doing today? He's holding a North Korea-style military parade that will cost Americans up to $100 million so he can play dictator on the streets of Washington, D.C. But let's be clear, we are all here today to say he is no king, he is no monarch, and his dangerous delusions have gone on for far too long. Caucus with chemicals and using it as a pretext to deploy military force against civilians, something that has not happened in over 60 years. And then the ultimate, just this week, my colleague, Senator Alex Padilla, asked Secretary Noem a question at a press conference, and he barely got his name out when he was attacked, pinned to the ground, and handcuffed in the office building where he works for doing his job and holding the Trump administration accountable. If they can commit this kind of inhumane violence to an elected serving senator, just imagine what they will do to us, to our workers and business owners, to those who do not look like one of Trump's children. And this hypocrisy knows no bounds. while trampling on civil liberties and deploying military force against demonstrators, he has the audacity to label protesters in LA as insurrectionists? The guy who sent insurrectionists on a violent rampage in our nation's capital on January 6th. This is unconstitutional, un-American, and unacceptable. You are the real patriots. You hold dear the promise of a bright future for America. You understand the gravity of this moment. We will not be silenced with handcuffs or hatred. As the great Martin Luther King stated in his Sermon on Courage in Selma in 1965, a man dies when he refuses to stand up for that which is right. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for justice. A man dies when he refuses to take a stand for that which is true. We have a long road ahead of us, and that road to justice starts today. We are here to take a stand for that which is right. We are here to stand up for justice. We are here for the truth. And no small-minded imposter in the White House will ever defeat us. Gracias, y sí se puede.